Most men live their entire lives blind to the truth about women. They chase, they beg, they buy gifts, and they still wonder, why doesn't she desire me the way I desire her? On Modern Stoic, I'm about to rip the mask off female psychology and reveal 7 secrets about attraction that 97% of men completely ignore. And here's the brutal truth. Women will never admit these secrets out loud, but once you understand them, you'll stop being the desperate man in the shadows and start becoming the rare man every woman silently desires, obeys, and respects. So buckle up, because what I'm about to share will either make you extremely powerful in your relationships or leave you terrified of the game you never knew was being played. Part 1. Attraction is emotional, not logical. Here's the first secret. Women do not fall in love through logic. They fall in love through emotion. A man can present the perfect resume, stable job, money, good looks, and even kindness. And yet, she feels nothing. Why? Because women are wired to respond to the way a man makes them feel, not to the list of qualities he possesses. Think about it. A woman might reject a successful doctor, but fall madly for a broke musician who makes her feel alive. She might ignore the nice guy who texts her good morning every day, but obsess over the man who challenges her, intrigues her, and leaves her wondering. This is why most men fail. They try to convince women instead of moving women. They think attraction is like a job interview. List your strengths, play it safe, and she will eventually choose you. But female desire doesn't work like a checklist. It works like a spark. And this is where Stoicism gives you an edge. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The high-value man knows that his role is not to beg for her emotions, but to master his own emotions. By being unshakable, calm, and centered, you create the exact contrast women crave. Emotional security mixed with mystery. A woman's emotions are like fire, wild, unpredictable, and sometimes destructive. The Stoic man is the stone beside that fire. He doesn't fight the flame. He doesn't panic when it burns. He lets it dance while remaining immovable. That's what makes her feel safe, yet intrigued. Practical takeaway for dominating women. If you want to truly attract a woman, stop over-explaining and start leading her emotions. Instead of telling her, "I'm a good guy," show her through your frame, your silence, your decisive actions. Make her laugh without trying too hard. Challenge her opinions playfully. Withdraw your attention strategically. And above all, stay calm when she tests you. Remember, the more you control your own emotions, the more you control hers. Part 2. Women are attracted to emotional leadership. One of the most dangerous mistakes men make is believing women want equality in attraction. They don't. They want leadership, emotional, social, and psychological. A woman may have a career, power, and independence, but in the realm of intimacy, she still craves a man who can lead. Why? Because female attraction is biologically wired to seek out strength. The man who controls his world also controls hers. Most men misinterpret this. They think leadership means aggression, domination, or being controlling. But true leadership is subtle. It's the ability to stay calm when she panics. It's guiding her decisions without needing to argue. It's saying, "This is what we're doing tonight," with quiet confidence. Instead of asking, "What do you want to do?" Think about a woman's nature. Emotions flood her daily life. Hormonal cycles, moods, anxieties, social pressures. She lives in a storm. What does she desire most? A captain who can steer the ship, not another passenger panicking with her. This is why Stoicism is so deadly effective. Epictetus wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And when you are master of yourself, you become master of her emotions. You don't need to raise your voice. You don't need to manipulate. Your presence itself becomes the anchor. Look at history. Julius Caesar, Marcus Aurelius, Alexander the Great. They didn't win women by begging. They led empires, and women followed naturally. Attraction is not about convincing. It's about positioning yourself as the rare man who can lead with unshakable calm. Practical takeaway. Next time you're with a woman, lead without asking permission. Pick the restaurant. Walk with purpose. Speak decisively. When she spirals emotionally, don't argue. Guide her back to calm with your tone and presence. A woman doesn't want to be the driver of the relationship. She wants to be the passenger next to a man who knows exactly where he's going. Part 3. Women test you because they need to. Here's a brutal truth. If she likes you, she will test you. If she doesn't test you, she's not invested. Men hate these tests. The sarcastic comments, the mood swings, the sudden withdrawal of affection. But here's the psychology. Women test you not to punish you, but to measure your strength. A test is simply her subconscious way of asking, are you the rock I can trust, or are you just another weak man who will crumble? When a woman pushes your buttons, cancels plans last minute, or flirts with another guy in front of you, she's not doing it for fun. She's scanning for weakness. She's asking, do you lose control? Do you beg? Do you rage? Or do you remain calm, unshaken, above the chaos? This is why 97% of men fail. They react, they argue, they over-explain, they get emotional. And once you reveal weakness, attraction dies. Stoicism prepares you for this. Seneca said, he who is brave is free. When a woman tests you, you have two options. Fall into her emotional frame, or stay free by holding your own. A Stoic man doesn't get triggered. He observes, he smiles. He lets her emotions burn out while standing tall. Practical. Takeaway. When she tests you, do not react emotionally. If she cancels, don't argue. Say, no problem, I'll catch you later. If she gets moody, stay calm and slightly amused. If she flirts with another man, never show jealousy. Just watch quietly, knowing she is seeking your reaction. Pass her tests, and she'll respect you more than ever. Fail them, and you'll be just another man in her past. Part 4. Women desire mystery more than stability. Here's the paradox. Women say they want security, but they are more deeply aroused by mystery. This doesn't mean instability, it means unpredictability. A man who is too predictable kills her desire. A man who keeps her guessing ignites it. Why? Because attraction lives in the unknown. The human brain releases dopamine not from certainty, but from anticipation. She doesn't want to know exactly when you'll text, what you'll say, or how you'll behave. She wants to be surprised. Most men make the mistake of overexposure. They text too much, reveal too much, plan everything, and remove all suspense. In doing so, they kill attraction. The Stoic man, on the other hand, embraces mystery. He doesn't explain his every move. He doesn't beg for validation. He lives his life, and she gets glimpses. Like Marcus Aurelius, who wrote daily in his journals not for others, but for himself. The Stoic man lives inwardly, leaving her to wonder what drives him. Practical takeaway. Don't always answer immediately. Let her feel anticipation. Keep your life full, so she's curious about what you're doing. Share enough to connect, but never reveal your full hand. Leave her with questions, not answers. Mystery isn't about being secretive. It's about living a life so rich, she can't help but chase your presence. Part 5. A woman's attraction peaks in submission, not control. The modern world lies to men. It tells you women want to dominate, to control, to lead relationships. But attraction is rooted in polarity, masculine leadership and feminine submission. A woman is most attracted when she feels she can let go and trust you to lead. But here's the nuance. Submission is not forced. It's given freely, only when she respects you. When you show emotional weakness, she hardens. When you show dominance with calm authority, she softens. This is why women become more feminine around high-value men. They feel safe enough to return to their natural polarity. The The Stoics understood this. Power isn't about brute force. It's about self-control. The man who doesn't need her, doesn't chase her, doesn't fold under her pressure, he becomes the man she willingly follows. Practical takeaway: never beg for submission. It's earned through respect. Lead decisively, and she will relax into her femininity. Encourage her softness by rewarding it with presence and attention. Women don't want to rule over their men. Deep down, they want to surrender to a man worthy of their trust. Part 6. Women respect scarcity, not abundance of attention. Attention is the currency of attraction. And here's the harsh truth: the more you give it freely, the less valuable it becomes. Most men kill attraction by flooding women with attention. Constant texting, constant validation, constant availability. What they don't realize is that scarcity creates value. If your attention is rare, women crave it. If it's abundant, they take it for granted. Stoicism teaches restraint, holding back not because of fear, but because of discipline. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." The same applies in attraction. The man who craves to give endless attention is poor. The man who gives it selectively is rich. Practical takeaway: don't reply instantly every time. Make her earn your time. Be busy with your purpose. Let her fit into your world. Give attention as a reward for her femininity, not as a default. The less you give, the more she values what she gets. Part 7. True power lies in indifference. Here's the final secret. The most powerful position a man can hold is indifference. This doesn't mean coldness, it means freedom. When you can walk away, when you don't need her validation, when you remain calm whether she stays or leaves, you are untouchable. Indifference is magnetic because it signals abundance. It shows her you are not desperate, that your life is full, and that she is a privilege, not your only source of happiness. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but your estimate of it." A Stoic man doesn't cling, he chooses. Practical takeaway: don't chase when she pulls away. Match her distance. If she disrespects you, walk away without drama. Live with the mindset, "She can add to my life, but she is not my life." When a woman feels your indifference, she feels your power. And paradoxically, that's when she desires you most. Conclusion: strong ending. Most men will never understand these truths. They will chase, they will beg, they will fold under pressure. But you are not like most men. By mastering these 7 secrets, you step into the rare 3% who women respect, obey, and desire. You don't win women by trying harder. You win them by being harder to move. You win them by living as the Stoics lived: calm, controlled, unshakable. On Modern Stoic, we don't just study attraction. We master it through the timeless power of philosophy and psychology. Remember this: women don't want your words, they want your presence. And presence is built on emotional mastery. Become that man, and you will never chase again. Call to action: SEO optimized. If you found value in these 7 psychological secrets about female attraction, don't just watch and leave. Take action. Hit subscribe and join the Modern Stoic Brotherhood, where we reveal the hidden truths about women, masculinity, and Stoic power every single week. Comment below: which of these 7 secrets opened your eyes the most? I want to hear your story, your struggles, and your breakthroughs. Your comment not only helps other men, but it also fuels the mission of this channel. Smash that like button so YouTube knows this message matters and pushes it to more men who need to hear it. And share this video with a friend. Most men are trapped in the 97% who fail with women. Don't let the men you care about stay blind. Remember, attraction isn't about chasing. It's about mastering yourself. Subscribe now, and let's continue the journey together.